It's a beautiful day at Mills Motors, 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. This is the brand new redesign for 2017 Buick LaCrosse. What's different? It's about 300 pounds lighter than the 2016 model, giving you greater fuel efficiency. It's also longer, it's lower, it's wider, and it has not lost any of the quality that came with the previous versions. This one in particular is a white frost tri-coat with a 3.6 liter Dock direct inject V6 engine, and it has 8-speed automatic transmission. All right, we are going to check out the interior of this beautiful LaCrosse. There's lots to see, so get comfortable. Maybe make some popcorn. You're going to be here a while. First thing we're going to see here is a Bose premium sound system already installed and a trunk release. You've got power windows, power locks, and power mirrors as well. And these are memory seat and memory mirrors. And another thing I wanted to show is that we do have a blind spot information system, which is on this vehicle. This has all the safety features you could possibly be looking for. Got an 8-way power driver's seat and 4-way lumbar support. And you'll see that we have a gorgeous all leather interior throughout this LaCrosse, and some great wood grain finishing as well. Let's hop into the vehicle and get started. Electronic parking brake. We have a heads-up display. Now, let's see how well I can show you the heads-up display here on a bright sunny day. All right, what we have here is the heads-up display. Now, you'll see, obviously, I'm not driving the car right now, so it says 0 kilometers an hour, but you can see right on the windshield what you select on the heads-up display. You can see the RPMs. You can see right now what the Sirius satellite radio is set for. You can have all kinds of options right there on your windshield should you select to do so. You can also completely turn it off if you might think perhaps it's a bit of a distraction to you because you're not used to it before. You can increase and decrease the brightness of it. There we go, decreasing, and we are increasing it once again. And depending on where you sit in the vehicle, you can lower it and you can raise the heads-up display as well. So that is just a short tour of what you can expect from the heads-up display. And moving on from there, we will see that we have a forward collision warning system. So you can adjust just how far you want this to give you for a warning. Right now it's on medium, near, and far. So by pressing this button, you can select exactly how much of an alert you want with the heads-up display or the forward collision display, or you could have it completely turned off if you did not wish to use it. You've got your hands-free options available here on the steering wheel, as well as a heated steering wheel, and this is a beautiful all leather wrapped steering wheel. And of course we also have our cruise controls set. And over here we have our computer system, and you can also change your audio functions. So you can change the volume of the radio from right there on your steering wheel. You can change also the source which you're listening to, whether you have it on your Sirius satellite radio, your AM, FM, you've perhaps got an MP3 player plugged in. That can be all done from right here on the steering wheel. But I want to show this computer here. Right now, it's showing us the trip that we're on. Trip computer. We can scroll through, and it's going to give us the speed that we're traveling. You can select a following distance. You can select a timer. You've got your tire pressure monitor. All of this right here at the touch of a button. And you can also select hands-free calling, audio devices, navigation button. You can have the navigation appear right here on your windshield as well, and we'll show you the fuller navigation system in just a minute. But I just wanted to show you that that is everything that you can have right there on your display in front of you, and it's all at the tip of your fingers. So here's a look at our full color screen. You got AM, FM, Sirius XM satellite radio, and this projection button here means should you have Apple or Android, you can choose to select certain apps which would appear right here on your touchscreen that typically would only be on your phone. Climate control here, you've got dual zone in the front. You can also control them in the back, and SMS text messaging, and our navigation button selecting here, and it's going to pop up a full-size built-in navigation system already installed. And there is our home button. And
OnStar ready.
Yes, the OnStar, of course, comes with this. Goodbye. We will show you the OnStar button in just a moment. Scrolling through here, you've also got the traffic monitoring system as well. All right, we do have heated and cooled seats. You gotta love the fact that you got heated and cooled seats there. You can't beat that. And we also have automatic climate control, so you can set it to wherever you want, and it's gonna stay at that consistent temperature. Over here on the right-hand side, you can choose a little bit cooler. I've got down 22 degrees over here on the passenger side and 24 on the driver's side. And we're also utilizing those seat warmers at the moment. You got a sport mode here, and you've got traction control and parking assist. You have parking sensors and park assist. You can use the fully automated parking with this vehicle. I can't show that to you right now because it's really a sort of a 2-camera type of thing. But you can look on our YouTube site and see a demonstration of how the fully automatic parking system works. But this one will allow you to forward and reverse when you've got that full color camera on. Let you know if you're just getting a little bit too close to something that perhaps you need to check your parking distance. And this icon here, this is for your lane keep and departure warning system. All right, so we've got a all wood grain here, cup holder located underneath, and the gear shifter. This really does, it borrows from the Cadillac XT5 that a lot of people seem to have loved. So we're going to throw this into reverse here, and I'm going to have a chance to show you the full color backup screen. So that's just a little bit different. If you've never used this before, it probably takes a little bit of getting used to. Press this side button here, and we're going to put this back into park, just like that. So we showed you the cup holders here, and underneath, nice leather wrapped armrest. We have more storage space, including 2 USB and auxiliary, and a 12-volt adapter as well. But that's not the only 12-volt adapter you've got up front. There is also one located beneath the driver's seat here, between the driver and passenger. And over here, you'll see that we have our all leather interior continuing throughout the vehicle, and the wood grain accents continuing over here on the passenger side, as well as the power windows and power mirrors. Yes, we do. We heard earlier that we have OnStar installed in the vehicle, and this is where you can select it right here above the rear window, or the rear view mirror. And we have our garage door opener selectors, full power, sliding glass sunroof. I'm not going to see a heck of a lot of sun on a day like this one, but here is a demonstration how it works. Just one touch of the button located right here, and this full sliding glass sunroof will pop back into place. And you can also use the sunscreen. It's fully automated. Some cars will not give you this. Some of them, you actually have to reach up and pull on the lever to use the sunscreen or not. And speaking of sunscreen, now let's see how good of a shot we can get here. There is a rear sunscreen for the back windshield. And try to turn around here. And fully automated, that sunscreen is going to pop up and eliminate some glare in the back of the car. And the button for that is just located right here, right next to the sliding glass sunroof on both sides. All right, so that is a lot of the tricks of the trade that we have here on the interior of the car, but wait, there is still so much more to come. So let's see what this beautiful LaCrosse has to offer. Got these nice 20-inch aluminum wheels, and here is another feature that is key. I have the key fob on me in my pocket. So right now the door is locked. Because I have the key fob on me, just one little press of the button right there, and it will open up. And again, I can lock these just with one touch of the button. You don't even have to reach in and lock it. As long as you have the key fob on you, you can open it and close it. Locked, press the button. I've got the key fob in my pocket, and it is opened up once again. So getting into the back of the vehicle, oh, before we talk about that, I want to show you here those rear parking sensors, the ultrasonic parking sensors, which will allow you to get in and out of some of those tougher parking situations. Now, you can always use the trunk release from the interior of the car. You always know you can use the key fob by holding down on it for a couple of seconds. But here's a new addition to the 2017 that's actually kind of interesting. I'm just going to put my hand down, press on the emblem of the Buick, and it's going to pop right up. So that's sort of an interesting feature that you might not have seen before. So there is a very big amount of storage space in the back of this. This is like sort of a throwback to those big old sedans. where there is a ton of trunk space. You don't see this very often anymore. That is very deep, and those are a 60-40 split, so if you even had more things to get in the back, they certainly would be able to do so. And we'll show you what it looks like with the 60-40 split in just a minute, but I wanted to show you underneath here is our full-size spare tire. And again, to close it, you can grab it and pull down, or you can use the key fob by just holding on for a couple of seconds right there, and it's going to go smoothly into place. Let's get a look at the beautiful rear seat of this 2017 Buick LaCrosse. There's that nice wood grain trim once again. You've got some power windows. And the all-leather interior continuing throughout this vehicle, including the center seat armrests, or if you're not using 3 passengers, this will flip down no problem whatsoever. And you also have ventilation back here for your passengers, as well as a traditional outlet and a 12-volt for your passengers to plug in some devices. And we talked about that 60-40 split. Simple as this. You can use one hand to pull it down. I have one hand on the camera and the other pulling the seat down. It is, both of those seats will go down, so you can have passengers in the back and storage, or all storage, whatever the case may be. And it locks firmly into place once again. And there's your look at the 2017 LaCrosse all-wheel drive vehicle. A lot of work has gone into this redesign. Like we said, it's lighter, it's lower, it's wider, it's sportier. Everything about it is brand new, but of course it keeps all the great things you loved about the Buick LaCrosse in previous years. This particular one, this is in the white frost with a 3.6 liter Dock direct inject V6 engine and 8-speed automatic transmission equipped with the safety and connectivity of OnStar. You want to test drive this one, please do come on down to Mills Motors, 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa, where we will do whatever it takes.